So this is the first lesson with Levingy. The first thing we're gonna look at is how you mash.
Yeah. It's not very pretty, but let's do that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Like it's really hard to tell from this, but we're gonna look at inputs later. But like
Yeah.
we can still get an idea of what's wrong, or not what's wrong, but what can be improved, I should say.
Yes.
Because when mashing, like you usually just want to press as many buttons as possible, but like the way of doing so is more tricky than it seems like. So like firstly, I'm gonna take a look at some examples of top players doing it.
You found some examples.
Yeah, like it's kind of hard to tell, but like the main situation this comes up. Oh.
Definitely our first.
I should mute you. So in this situation, Mutaking grabs Armada. Armada's like at 192. Up through kills at 205. So Armada has to mash here. And if we take a look at this right thumb, we get a oh yeah, right, because the camera's flipped, so his buttons are on this side, which you can't really see. But it's kind of hard to tell. But if you look closely, he changes how he holds his controller, and kind of mashes with his nails. I will see if this example is.
It seems like he only uses the another hand to mash. Like he does not use.
The reason he does this is to get perfect DI on Marv's up throw. You have to hold behind, because he's dead here if he doesn't DI behind. If he holds in front or doesn't DI, up throw kills. So he can't afford not to DI. This is also a similar situation at low percent. Like if you get grabbed by Marv, you obviously want to mash out, but you need to hold down on the way anyways. So you can't afford to mash with both control stick and the buttons in this situation. Okay, but here, again, we see... here, Armada gets grabbed, and look at his hand, right here. We can see how it changes how he holds his hand. And he starts sliding like 3 fingers over the buttons with his nails in order to create less friction and try to hit as many buttons as possible. In this case, he doesn't need to, because up throw kills at 245, but he does not know that. So he mashes. But anyway, if we get back to this example, this is what I call like the Dr. PP approach, because I couldn't find the exact word of it, but like PP versus Wobbles at Evo, he just like shakes his controller when doing it, just like that. Which is fine.
Yeah, I've tried the Uncle Punch, and it feels like if I don't do it with both hands, I really don't have a shot at getting early out. But maybe
if we take a look at the other video you sent, of just the inputs, I think we see the other main problem. Okay, once you begin to mash it, right. Because what you want to have happen is that you want to slide from... I should actually do this. You want to slide from A to B, or A to X, I should say.
A to X, you don't wanna press B at all, or
sorry, B to X, I mean.
yeah, B to X, yeah.
Yeah, and then ideally, if you still see the screen, you want to do this, go back and then repeat, because if you just slide back and forth, you're likely gonna just hold this while going. I should say while going back, which just loses your inputs. The reason you don't do mash these 3 is because you can very easily accidentally hold down A all the time, which loses you a lot of inputs.
So you mean that I should just swipe it through and then release and then come back and then do it
exactly.
again?
You go from B to X, then you lift your thumb and go back and go from B to X. That's the main thing. With the control stick, ideally you want to do circles, Because each time you stop to change direction, like let's say you're dash dancing, you lose time each time you change direction, or lose inputs each time you change directions, which is not ideal.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering if it's easier to make it like this kind of vibrating motion with just left and right. I'm not sure. Maybe it's possible to do it.
I'm gonna show how I do it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, because I have it unlisted, so I'm just gonna find it real quick.
No.
Okay, so here's me in Uncle Punch doing it. I can go to slow motion, I guess. Because you can still see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, like, it takes time to react, which is the main problem. Because in a real match, you're often pre-mashing. Because let's say you roll into Marth. You're likely gonna get this like turnaround grabbed. So you should already be mashing during the roll. You usually only want to pre-mash with the control stick. Because if you pre-mash with buttons, you will likely get an input which you do not want. But here, like, I get grabbed, it takes time to react. Yeah, that's really low percent. But if we try to look at, because this is 45, which I know you have a bit of a problem at higher percent.
True.
So if we look at the inputs, I'm doing what I told you, like BAX, or I'm trying to do it as best as I can. Sometimes it goes so fast I don't even hit the X, but like, doesn't really matter, because as you can see, I still get out well within the green window.
Yeah, you press so fast compared to me, but you don't press Y at all.
No. I jump with X.
Okay, so is it like that you don't need to press Y to get out, or?
I think it's just I have muscle memory doing it that way.
Okay.
Which means for me it's just an easy input to mash. Because like I never press Y when playing normally at all.
Okay, I see.
So the motion of just going B to X is very natural from here. I'm gonna show you. Try to pull up my hand cam of doing it.
Let's see.
Because this is not pretty either, let me tell you that.
Well, it probably is better than mine.
Might be. So this is actually not my main controller because I don't want to ruin it. But like, firstly, when I see most people mash, they only do this.
Yeah.
That's like the regular, you only slide from B to X.
Yeah.
You do it semi-fast. The main problem here is you're only like sliding your thumb back and forth, which requires more travel than if you were to slide your hand back and forth. And I will get to that soon. The other way people mash is just spin the control stick. This one's easier and doesn't strain as much, but it can be hard to do at the same time as mashing buttons because you have to grip your controller somehow, which becomes really hard.
Yeah, that's true.
So like this is I should stop. This is me doing buttons fast. Like this is what my hands looks like when doing buttons.
Holy shit! I need to mimic that.
As you can see, I shake my entire hand, like not even wrist, like hand and arm while doing it.
Okay. Yeah, that's something I need to really learn.
Yeah, because when doing your thumb, you have to like change, let's say, 45 degrees between the B and X buttons. While if you do your entire arm, it's like a much smaller angle and easier to do, although it does strain you a bit more. And as you can see, when I'm doing it, I can't really grip my controller with the right side because I'm moving my entire hand, which means I have to grip it with the left side. Because this is me doing it with both control stick and buttons. And I'm doing Uncle Punch while doing this.
And I need to learn that.
Yeah. So I think that's one of the main things. Because if you only use your thumb and go back and forth, it's gonna take like you lose so many possible inputs. Because if you look at my control stick, I try spinning it, but like at higher percent, you don't get entire circles every time. But you don't really need to get full circles. You only want to always move it in order to get as many inputs as possible. And like as you can see, I'm not touching triggers, I'm not touching the Z button or the C stick, because do not give you nearly as many inputs as doing just buttons and stick do. And like all of these are green, except like once they go above like 60%, it's really hard to get green. Then they usually get yellow. Yeah, 48.
So you don't actually do the PP style or
no.
Is it?
So like my left hand is just focusing on spinning the stick. But the main focus is on the right hand, because the right hand gives you way more inputs than the left hand. Another way to check inputs is just start up regular Dolphin, like go into a match, and then just jump into a computer match, and then just mash buttons for the first 5 seconds. Until like there. Then just quit out. Now we're gonna look at the Slippy file. Because this is way more accurate than the Uncle Punch thing. Because with this you can see how fast you mash with pre-mashing. Which is what's gonna happen mostly in games.
That's true.
Let me just, there we go. The file. And if we look at inputs per minute, it's at 3,528, which is really fast. Like I cannot keep that up for more than like 5 seconds, but you don't really need to when getting grabbed.
Oh yeah, that's actually very good. I think I need to do.
Yeah, I think
that.
that's better practice. Because usually when you want to mash out, like at low percent, just go for it, mash every button as fast as you can, or not every button, but like the BAX method. And then focus on, like, if you're getting grab by Marth, don't use the stick generally, because you would rather try to go for slight A behind while mashing. But like, if you're getting grabbed by Peach at like 140, you want to mash with both, because like, if you get forward thrown, you're gonna die either way, so just try to mash out.
Oh yeah. But if you have a read that the other opponent is going to, like how do you say? What was the correct verb for doing extra damage when in grab? Is it tumble? If he's not gonna throw you very fast, then you have a read, and then you could like maybe do it with both.
Sorry. Yeah. But like, let's say you're getting tech chased by Sheik. Your DI doesn't really matter that much unless you're going for like slide off the stage. So then just mashing both can be really good, because Sheiks do get really greedy with pummeling. Because they never expect you to mash.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I really suck at it. I need to try to at least get to the yellow because I usually
if you can do yellow consistently, that's good, and like green consistently, like below 20%, because it's mostly they cannot get a pummel unless or they should not get a pummel if you're below 50%.
So at least not one pummel, or
they should not get a single. Or if they pummel, you should get up.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Under 50. Yeah. Well, that's pretty good, because usually players do pummel many times, at least once. Many players pummel at least once usually.
Yeah, exactly. Like maybe not at 0, but like they start doing it at like 20, and then you can get out, unless they time it perfectly. Because when you mash someone in melee, the mash has more hits done than the animation, so you can actually mash, or pummel I should say, pummel and then throw, and time it pretty frame tight, and you can't get out. That's why buffering down throw works. But that's the only throw you can buffer. So like you will always get a pummel when down throwing if you buffer it, but you can also always get a pummel if you time it correctly.
Oh yeah, good point. Do I have access to these videos you made?
For sure, I can link it to you.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Yeah, I can, and then I could maybe try to train it, and we can check out the progress next time. Like,
Yeah, I think that would be great. As I said, like the main problem with Uncle Punch one is that you have to react, which makes it really hard because like you lose about 13 frames just on reacting, which makes it really hard to get green consistently. So you both need a really good reaction time and really fast mash in order to get green in that minigame. But like in real matches, you kind of know when you're gonna get grabbed, so you don't really have to react. You can just start mashing because you know you're in that situation.
Good point. Yeah. Oh, okay. I think I kind of got it. Let's see if I can actually then make the same technique, because if you show the video where your hand is, I think that's super sick. I'm not sure if I can do the same thing that you do with your right hand. I think that's the hardest. That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get it?
This rhythm.
Yeah. That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Can we do that very slow motion?
Yeah, for sure. We can go like here.
Okay, so always when you press X, you will actually release your thumb and then go back to B.
Yeah, because I don't want to accidentally hold down B. I want to just release it as soon as possible. And as you can see, like this is going at 10th speed, and the time between X and B is still like instant.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna require some training. Do you suggest that I should train it so that I only train my like right hand first, and then incorporate the left hand?
Yeah,
is it easier to train?
The right hand is much more important early on, and the way I do it is just in between games, in between stocks. I just do the motion, slide B to X as fast as I can, or not even as fast as I can, but just pretty fast to build up muscle memory.
So you're actually not even moving your thumb. You're like moving your hand, and your thumb just
the
moves
thumb is
there.
not moving, or like barely. It's more that the entire wrist and or hand is moving.
Yeah, I really need to try to get that kind of motion and vibration there. But that's a good to know that you don't actually hold it in. You release your thumb. So maybe I'll try that. Now that I have this video, I can really start practicing.
Again, like the Armada method is like he literally releases his drops the right hand, puts it on top of the controller, and slides all of his fingers.
Yeah, I could try that one too, but I just feel like it takes some time to get to the actual position, so you kind of lose the start time. Like
I don't think he would ever do this at low percent, but it's just he thinks this is life or death. He has to mash out.
Oh yeah.
And I think this is the most ergonomical way to mash fast, because I'm gonna bring up this one, the M overlay, and just start off Melee, but that's the interesting part. Because I think what he does is just he kind of does this, which is just he slides. I don't have a cam, but like I'm taking my 3 middle fingers, index, long, and ring finger, holding it over B, A, and X, like one per button, and then just sliding back and forth. But as you can see, like the A is being hold down for a lot of the time, and I'm missing a lot of inputs. But I think this one doesn't strain your arm at all, because you can just vibrate your entire arm. So you don't really hurt your fingers, because they don't move at all.
Yeah.
But I think at high percent this can be the best one, because it's really hard to, now I'm mashing normally, it's really hard to do this for long periods of time. Like you get worn out really fast.
Yeah, I understand. It's hard to maintain the speed with that. All right, I think this is very good. This is very good. I'll start to practice right away tonight.
That's great. Did you have any other questions about mashing, or do you want to move on actual things in Melee?
Yeah, probably don't have at the moment. Maybe I will have when I start training. I will probably have extra questions, but at the moment we could move on to other things. I actually had not planned any other specific things for this, but if you have something in your mind that would help, we can go with that.
I mean, we played quite a bit before.
Yeah, true.
One second.
Just yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, like, I play a lot of Falcos nowadays, like,
You play Frenzy?
Yeah, Frenzy Zone. I just play Frenzy.
Alright, how did it go?
I mean, he's better than me, and for sure nowadays. But, like, it goes fine. It's close games, I take some games.
Very good.
So, like, I'm gonna bring up one of the matches you sent in, if that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, this is against me. Perfect.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I think this is the starting point. Like in general, this is like one of the main mix-ups you do. Like either land on me or double jump away.
Yeah.
Which is just a 50-50. Because if you get called out, you just get hit in the air without a jump. But otherwise, like, you can bait out a shield jump or whatnot.
Yeah, I kind of had to read on you that you sometimes made these shield grabs like preemptively or like.
Yeah, that's because I can't really react to it. And the way I'm doing it, I'm basically option selecting between if you go in and hit me, I try or go in with laser. I try to do power shield grab, I should say. But this is the first like main opening I get. You miss attack on the platform, and you get nared. Here you can just slide off the eye. You can always slide off nair.
Which side should I slide off it to the stage?
Yeah, this is where it becomes really awkward because if you slide off in, you don't really get the slide off because you're gonna send to the right, and if you hold to the right, you're gonna be sent off stage. And that's what I'm betting on here. That's what this F smash covers if you try to slide off. And it just tippers you. And most of the time people just die here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do a bit of a preemptive fair, so your side B is like at the perfect height. So you're able to get out. Actually, I should try to remove the music too. I think that's good. And yeah, you're able to like, sorry. You are able to take center very well in this matchup. Because this situation does look really bad.
Yeah.
But like, once you get here, you don't panic and try to like drop down with down air.
Yeah, that's good because I many times do that actually.
Yeah, that's what this up tilt covers. Instead, you just jump to center stage, which is the best option IMO, and then you start walling me out. Because
the first one. Yeah.
Oh no, carry on.
Yeah, the first up tilt actually misses, but you
fine.
are going for a like late area. So
I already committed to doing late fair here.
Yeah.
And you're able to converge from this really nicely. Yeah, I like the Shine Waveland Shine grab. Because it destroys staying in shield. And like the only thing I can do is roll, and the grab covers roll to the left.
Okay. Shield drop. Can you do shield drop versus it?
Shield drop what?
Shield drop to up air. Does it cover or can it?
I think I can. I think it's fast enough, yeah. But it's really hard to do.
Yeah, and then another one that might work is like up B out of shield, but it's pretty risky. So.
Yeah, I should just die if I miss that one. So yeah. I usually just try to either jump between them, because that you can do, or just roll.
Yeah. I don't remember which matches did I send you. Probably they were the ones that you destroyed me in. So.
Yeah, this is one of them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, this situation, you get up front on the platform. So your options here are either end up here or row to the left. Those are your only two options. Both of which gets covered by up tilt. Because I position myself to cover. Oh no, I don't actually. I miss the spacing. I can position myself to cover both.
Yeah, it's barely miss.
Yeah, and this is a really good conversion. Downer to back here. Oh yeah, random is to see up here. Because like it's clear that you're trying to just drop from ledge, but instead you just go right.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here again you miss a tech. The up tilt here, going for up tilt here makes it so the only thing I can do to cover roll away is short up fair, which isn't really good. So if you see me commit to standing on one side of the platform, try going away. I know it's risky because like I might go for pivot F smash to the right, but like the risk reward is much better for if you roll right there. Because again,
good point.
Yeah, at this length I can just grab ledge, but like I can still react with. I should do jab here. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can react everything with jab.
Yes. That's the first stock.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That just sucks. One thing I want to touch about is if I can find it again. I think you downer me here. Usually downer is supposed to sound like this. I will start off melee just to be able to show. But like the thing I'm doing right here is I'm doing the slide of the eye while on the ground. This is how I end up going way to the left. Because usually down doesn't send you here.
Yeah, that's good because now I can't like easily combo you. Maybe I should
just like you could maybe full hop fair and he hit me, but you can't just double there.
Yeah.
So you will see me do this a lot of the times when I'm on the stage. Because either I'm gonna amps attack or I'm gonna get flown way off stage if you down near me.
Pretty good, so I don't know, maybe I should try Nair or something else.
Yeah, I think just doing back here and covering amps attack is probably the best thing to do. Or if down tilt kills, obviously just down tilts.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, again, here, this is really scary. I could be wrong, but you're laying on your stomach, and if you were to roll to the left, I think you would slide off. Because it's either if you're on the stomach or on your back that you're able to slide off the stage. You do get up attack. I think, yeah, I get hit here. I get hit. So I just get antsy.
Yeah.
I think you challenge me way too much here, because you have center stage. Like, you jump in, which was a good approach, but you gave me center.
Yeah, I'm too like I commit too hard.
Yeah, I think here
I should keep this.
Just falling down with a laser is just 100% safe. Like I would have to read your soul in able to punish you for just falling through the platform here, but instead you jump towards me. I do side key, which I have no clue why, but like it's the same thing if I would have fared. I trade and this is good for me because now I'm sharking. And again.
Now. Could have I CC'd that? Probably I could have CC down smash that fair. I think I don't use CC as much as I should.
Yeah. Here for sure you can. And even better, we like CC dash forward jump shine. Because I'm
CC dash forward jump shine. Yeah.
Because I'm on at 23, so I might even counter it if you try to down smash me.
Yeah, that's a good point. Could you shield that shine, or is there like enough time for me to get that? Probably CC dash forward.
CC down tilt might also work.
Yeah.
Should give you at least a shine afterwards. But yeah.
Yeah, because most of the March move you actually can CC. Like he has to do like.
Yeah. He has very few moves that actually beat CC.
Yeah. So maybe the spacing will help, but in that situation there was not enough space, so CC would have helped. Only there it's like the hard counter almost.
Yeah.
So good point.
Here you do empty jump in to shine, which is really good. It beats shield grab, but I just dash danced. So again here, this is really awkward because here I can F smash everything on reaction. I thought I would be able to upset in time, but it's still covered with up tilt. You're able to slide off here, which is really important, because I shouldn't up tilt at like 50%, because it sends you too far away to combo anyways, and you're able to counter hit me. So it's a really good idea in the up tilt. Again, you get able to slide off, because up tilt is kind of a bad move. You're at mid%, and you side beaming for it. Here you see the other thing I do when you do the shine, waveland shine on the platform. Is I shield the first one, then spot dodge. I think this loses to shield grab, which you might have gone for.
Yeah, I probably just messed up the shield grab. Accidentally jumped.
Because we can actually check that.
I probably tried jump cancel grab and then I jumped.
Wait. Oh, never mind. It doesn't work. Never mind.
It feels like in my offense game, I'm like I need more patience in my offense.
Yeah, I think it's like not drifting in as much while keeping space is really important. And then like once you get hit, you have a habit of just staying in shield a bit too long. Like right here. You know that nair wasn't great, but at the same time I can't really punish it. But you shield. When you should just dash back, shoot laser.
That's true, so I commit the shield too often and enter.
Way too often you do something that is kind of safe, but you shield afterwards, which makes it unsafe.
Ah, good point.
Yeah, that's it.
I barely missed the Randall adventure.
This minigame is awkward, like, at the ledge, because, like, as Marth, at this point, I just want to get any hit whatsoever. That's why I usually try to counter. Or at least jump fair to get something. Here I try to wave land and dash through, just to get back to center stage. I think you read me here, which is really funny.
Right, but you walked.
Yeah, Marth's walk is like as fast as Falcon's dash, so you get away.
It was actually hilarious.
Yeah.
So now I tried to bait your grab, but you were smart and you didn't.
Yeah, like so. I wait sometimes, but I think I should do too much. This is another very common situation, where like I think you're gonna jump in, like here, so I just snare in place. This is this is the Falco killer, if anything.
That is the one actually. Yeah. I'm not sure that. Do you get a certain grab after that fair, or does it like depend on my DI?
You mean after the nair?
Yeah. Is it a guaranteed grab for you after that? Probably not.
No, but I think I do. I go for grab here.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell, but you had a frame where you could have, because if you hold down, you can just spot dodge, shine, or roll afterwards, or even like dash away.
Yeah. So it's not like guaranteed, but it's a very good situation.
I mean, it is true if you do not DI down. That's the big problem.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, there I tried to... I tried power shielding it and then shield laying in, but I just ended up rolling because I did it too fast.
Oh, I see.
Here you see me do the nair again. That's because I'm expecting you to go in. Shooting one laser, or shielding one laser and then nairing. Yeah,
but I actually should have like somehow punished that better. I just guess I was just like scary, and I thought that okay, the nair is coming, but I didn't really have anything to like punish it or something. I just went back. Okay, I'm gonna cancel this situation or like avoid it completely.
Yeah, you don't need to commit because like punishing the fairy is good, but it's not necessary.
Yeah. I should think more ways to. I feel like it's very hard as Falco to punish it reliably. It needs a good timing.
I mean, you can just shoot a laser. That's fine too, because I'm still cornered.
Oh, that's a good point.
Here is a situation where you need to learn to CC. Here, I think you accidentally up smash. Right here, you should just hold down and try to shine. Because I'm gonna hit you with weak up air. Here, you're out of lag, but you don't press any button. So I'm able to turn around up tilt.
I should have gotten the shine there.
Yeah, like at the very least shield, but the best thing is shine or up tilt there.
Yeah.
And yeah, here I just read you coming down, and I think I just kill you from that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. So more CC and maybe less commits in offense might be the main lesson from this. Or was there other good things to remember?
I think like being cognizant when I shield, like mixing up the timing a bit more, because there was a lot of the one laser then jump in, which was why the nair worked a lot of the times. So shooting more lasers is never a bad thing, especially if the Morph is not power shielding all of them.
Yeah, I guess it depends. Like sometimes the March can call the laser like and then just wave it as quickly in with the Ash Mash. And
yeah, because the thing is, Morph can't punish laser, but it can punish what you do after laser. So like, let's say you shoot a laser and try to go in. A common option Morph can go for is take laser jab, which just catches you trying to jump in. 1 second. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it feels that if I'm like far enough, then Mart really can't punish the laser. But if I'm like too close, he could like Ash Mash. So I need to be wary of the distance.
Like you will usually see me try to go for power shield laser and then like short up fair.
Yeah.
Or even F smash, because the way regular power shielding is or works is if you power shield a regular move like Falco Downer, you actually have the exact same amount of shield stun as a regular shield. Only difference is when you're dropping your shield or shield releasing, you can act out with any A or B move.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But the problem is power shielding and a projectile like laser gives me 0 lag, so I can jump frame 1 after the power shield.
That's very good.
So we'll try to point it out if it happens, which I have a feeling it will, because I do power shield sometimes.
Yeah, that was nice power shield. How did you get it? I never get those. I feel like
it's gonna be hard to show the exact frame. But if
run and like
yeah, I dash.
But that required like at least like frame perfect timing. Probably.
No, it doesn't at all. Because
I'm already like very close to hitting you. I think the dare is coming out.
Yeah,
so if you would give one frame late, then it would hit probably.
Maybe not, because I'm dashing left. So like in one frame, I'm gonna be further left and you're gonna be further right.
That's a good point.
But again, if we look at, I'm gonna try to find it real quick because I know I have it. Marv's power shield. There we go. It looks like this.
So are you dashing left there? Or?
Yeah, I'm dashing left. So as you can see, the power shield in this situation, if I were to shield, would show up right around here. So that's why me dashing left makes this easier to hit. I try to, because I could have F smashed. It wouldn't have hit you, but I do power shield F smash. It's just too late. You jump in.
I think I got lucky there. Like what I tried didn't work, but I somehow was able to land there. I think it was a little risky.
Yeah, I agree that it's really risky. Here, you need to start slide thing.
Yeah, so it's it's the C stick down and then control stick left.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because you do it on the fair, which is good.
But now you get the second. No. Maybe I could have shined.
Yeah, you could have shined, but you chose to shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you see. Oh, man. But yeah, I power shield laser and then immediately jump forward to call out if you were to jump in. Here I slide off on the backer. Yeah, you accidentally wave and off.
Yeah. Okay, random Ash Mash. I got lucky there.
Oh,
Aw.
yeah, that sucks a lot. But like in this situation, it looks like you were trying to jab. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
you were
the
sliding off.
Falco life.
Yeah, I get it
Sometimes
once.
with Falco, it's just it's just that. Oh,
Yeah, that's just me trying to call you out.
at a counter, I feel like Marts often do it like when they begin their stock, like at the early of their stock, they do the counter
Okay.
because they think that the Falco is gonna come at the.
Yeah, because they just ran out of invincibility, so like of course they're gonna run in. Here,
Yeah.
I have a feeling I'm gonna power shield, which I do, and you see me immediately try to jump. Oh, I don't think I was supposed to down there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably accident.
Yeah, it might have been that I tried to wave the shin down tilt, probably. Oh, 1 sec.
No problem.
I hate that the stop button is
It's too close.
besides the play button.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we were around here. It's gonna take a second to load. 1 sec.
Yeah, with old computer it took forever to load. Now with my new computer it's a little faster. Is it stuck or should it take this long? It shows that you have mic unmuted. Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, sorry for that. Can you
No
repeat?
problem.
Because you asked something.
Yeah, is it stuck or because I don't see the.
No,
it's
good now.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is after the down tilt, right?
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah, the counter. I usually jump here personally, because if you just full up back here, you hit me here. If you were to full up back here.
True. But you could counter it.
Yeah,
Or
that's the thing. Now I side B to try to get above the full up back here, because full hop sends you to this height, like it's perfectly at the top platform. So I side B just in case you do it, but you wait and shine, which is really good. Here you can probably full up shine, jump side or jump up B, I think.
Yeah, it could have.
Because I know that's what you usually do.
Yeah, it feels like it's good at least in low percent. Like it gives you the damage basically.
Yeah, like, and other things won't combo.
That's true.
Here I think you go for the slide off, but like up tilt can be weird.
I think I could only slide to the right side because of the direction of.
Exactly. That's the mix up between doing up air and up tilt. Because you will usually see me do short hop and then land up tilt to make it seem like I'm going for an up air. And here I'm just doing as late of an up air as possible to catch you falling down, which I do.
Why didn't I just hit bear or something? I don't know.
Yeah, like it's really hard to do in the moment, but I think you doing slide off to jumping or slide off to immediate aerial more often would be really good. Because I feel like you're getting the slide off quite a bit, but you're just holding shield afterwards. Because again here, you aren't in any lag here.
Shielded that probably.
Yeah, you shielded and this just shield.
Oh.
Yes, it's Marf.
Damn.
That's what I mean, like you have to do an action here. Either you dash off, you jump, or you might roll. Because if you stay in shield, you get hit.
I probably relied too much on shield, like it's.
Yeah, you stun.
Oh.
That's really good. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think you. Right now, you have a bad habit of always shielding. After doing something you might think will get you hit again. Which usually just ends up in you getting grabbed.
That's good point. That's a very good point. I didn't think about that.
Because I think I would say you are more of a shield heavy Falco than like Frenzy. Because if I were to forward throw Frenzy, he doesn't like shield or spot dodge. He dashes back from the forward throw.
Oh, I see.
Which is much harder to punish, I would say.
Yeah, I really need to mix up more.
Yeah.
Other options.
So again here, like, there is no reason whatsoever to shield, but I feel like you do this a lot.
Yeah. I don't know why did I shield there?
Yeah, because
Maybe
the only thing that does for me is like it gives me time to take center stage, which I do.
That is true. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
So I should mix up with like spot dodge or just dash or
Yeah, I
basically
think
anything else.
yeah. Just because shielding is fine as long as you don't only shield. Because you're playing against Morph, and I will start to grab.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Okay, now I did spot dodge, but
Oh, down throwing is like I don't really agree with down throwing, but I think the textures is fine. Is it like it's not a bad option, but I just think up throw to like an aerial is better.
I think I probably get up throws more.
Yeah, because
versus you.
Now you got down throw to a laser. That's what you got.
Yeah, not much. I should have done the hard call would be the side B. I think.
Yeah,
it would have
exactly.
comboed,
But
it's
that's
like,
so much more risky.
it is, and you mix up those well usually, so it's.
Yeah, and in
it's
this
not easy.
situation, I held shield, and then you were trying to jump in with what I would assume to be a late aerial, and I just immediately fired the shield.
Yeah, that's just very good.
Yeah, this is awkward because I'm trying to like just get you off stage because I thought you would fall off and miss tech, but you immediately jump, which is really good.
And you grab. I don't actually. Well, I tried to punish it, but I was late. But for my luck, you dash forward after the grab, so I get it hit.
That's just I tried to dash under you, hoping that you would do a non-committal option.
Ah.
So like yeah, I would roll in here because I'm thrilled. In my brain, I'm still just saying to myself, take center stage. So it's really good that you cover it. This barely misses.
I barely missed. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we fall down together. I just get an aerial out first. Here, you're shooting on a platform again. I'm gonna hit you off and try to hit you afterwards.
See if I get the bear.
But yeah,
get the bear.
the reason this happens is because you're looking at the right, which means away from the platform. You have 0 lag once you get hit off the platform.
Yeah. If I would have been otherwise.
Yeah,
like,
then you're in lag for like way too many frames. Then I could have F-smash afterwards. But because of this, you can punish even better than shield dropping. So you're able to get a back air out. Because I think I tried to jab, but you just hit me right out of it.
Yeah. That's a good point that I should really reduce the use of. Oh, the shine actually
misses. Which is so fun.
Oh, poor Falco shine.
Yeah. And here, the reason I back throw is just if you hold in, you die. And without any DI, it's the same thing as doing down throw.
Yeah.
But I think you do the right thing, which is doing no DI. Because you should never ever DI any of Marv's throw if you're above 120%.
Yeah, then it's automatically F-smash.
Yeah,
combo.
if I read you. Or if I read where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but I probably am so much in stun that I just I probably pressed too early my jump or something. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
What happened there?
And that's a pretty easy edge guard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I played bad that situation. Like.
Yeah. If we're gonna go back here, this down there, because if I DI out, I'm dead. So the only thing you have to cover is if I'm landing right here.
That's a good point.
When you go for a double down there, I think
that was so bad.
I think because the panic option for me is to roll in or tech in or shield. So I just think after if you would have just fell down and then either run through grab or down smash, it would have covered the most amounts of options. But this is just I'm gonna shield this every day of the week.
Yeah.
This down smash is because if you tech in, which is the most common option, it automatically does tipper you. Which will, if you continue to hold in, it will send you to the back or left platform. But
I see that.
But like
that covered many options.
Yeah, like it hits every option. It isn't great if you DI or take to the right, which you do. But like this is still fine. I should shield here. I don't because I know I get hit.
Yeah. Close.
Yeah. This roll is just me mistiming the power shield.
Oh, I see.
That's why I'm panicking afterwards. And again, another panic option with the mine there, but it actually does work because you drifted in slightly.
Yeah.
When doing the laser. And now this is really good for me all of a sudden. That's why the Nair is so powerful to call out laser. Because if you get hit, you get knocked down, but if I get hit, I just get no lag.
Yeah.
So I just try to position myself in order to take chase.
Yeah, that was very...
Yeah,
I actually thought that you would get it, but...
Yeah, I get a bit messed up because Falco's grab attack hits behind him first and then in front of him.
Ah, I see.
Which makes the timing a bit awkward compared to other characters.
Oh, you call out my spot dodge and...
Yeah, I think you've been spot dodging a bit too much that game, if we go back.
Could be.
Fair. I just wait, yeah. Here, yeah, I do short up upper. If you just take left or right, you can slide off, but you do take in place, which makes it possible to do short up air, get another aerial, and then take.
Should I do like more text to the side?
Yeah, I think going for slide, because you don't slide off as much as you should at all. Because it's actually really hard to juggle a Smurf if you're on a side platform.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I should start using the side text, because then Marks, either they have to read it with Eshmash or read it with jump onto the platform.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Waveland on the grab.
Yeah.
The situation where you do want to take in place is if I do the Waveland on too much, then it should just take in place. And at very low percent, you can just take in place, continue to hold down with both sticks. Wait. Let's go start up. Oh, I should have a game up. There we go. Maybe. Just hold down with both sticks and take, because that beats both the up tilt and the up air. Because you will just be, you basically see the aerial. Or you ACI down, but it leaves you crouching on the platform with no lag, which is really good.
Ah, yeah, that's a good point.
But that's like below 10%, because other than that, up tilt is gonna start knocking down.
Yeah, that's a good point. I probably don't use that. Like, I would probably just shield, even that is actually a better option than the low percent.
Yeah, and again here you get grabbed. Yeah.
Okay, now I call.
Yeah. Here you call out the shield grab, which is really good, because you be getting or not a shield grab, but just grabbed a lot in neutral.
Yeah.
So baiting it here is really good. Because obviously, again, you short hop, so I'm trying to power shield laser and then grab afterwards, but instead you jump, which is why this works.
Yeah, but your DI is very good, so I can't really.
I don't think you should down there here. I think that's the main problem.
Oh yeah, that's true. If I did nair, you would.
Yeah, doing a nair here is much better.
Ah, good point.
Or even if you don't think the nair is gonna hit, you can just land and grab because you have time to do that.
Ah, yeah, that's a good point.
Because like I was at like 150 before the hit. So like just everyone off will still give you basically the same result.
Yeah. And nair even might have killed.
Yeah, now would have straight up killed, unless maybe I would have amps attacked. But yeah, here you call out the counter, which is really good. The reason I go for counter, and what you should be aware of, is if I am able to land and like get grounded in the counter animation, I can amps attack again.
Oh yeah, and many times I think you have actually killed me with that counter, because I've hit you so that Mart has been on the right side, and
exactly.
And I don't have my jump, so so it's like.
So this risk reward is usually good for me, because like in this situation it's just the person who guesses wrong dies, or if you guess right, I die. If you guess wrong, you die. But like you wait, and that's good.
All right.
Yeah, I had a really big problem covering double laser, which you abuse, which is nice, forcing me to deal with it. This side B, yeah, I should just F smash this. Yeah, you have no jump here, which basically forces you to side B again, which is why I jump. Because like, if you were to up B, I have enough time to react, even if I jump here, because I can jump off with full momentum, dash off and hit you with the forward there. but you side B, which I try to call out to the fair. I barely miss, so I go for upper.
You get, yeah.
Yeah, because I still have time.
Good point. You could have maybe get an Ash Mash there, Ash Mash Sticker.
Yeah, I was doing a weak upper afterwards just to make sure I get another hit. And then I barely hit this F smash. But it isn't Tipper, so you live.
Yeah, but still you have a good situation.
Yeah, this is the best height to side B against Marth. Because Marth's jab, like it starts below and then works its way up. So you want to aim for his head when he's standing. In order to counter this, I do try to do short up fair, and I succeed this time.
Yeah, that was very good. You were reading, I was doing that like too often.
Yeah, because this fair loses to if you start to up B or if you side B to ledge. But it does beat going in between here, which is the most common option you've been going for so far.
Yeah, very good read.
Yeah, and this straight up kills.
Yep.
Okay,
all
so
right.
2 minutes left, so let's recap.
Yeah.
Because I think we went for a lot. Like about the mashing, the main thing you should work on is this, like using your arm, not your thumb, when mashing, in order to try to get more inputs.
Yeah, right, exactly. I need to start training this motion. I'll probably start with just with one hand, and I don't bother with the other hand yet.
Yeah, I think doing just this motion, but you move your hand instead of your thumb, is the best way to practice it. Because like you don't need to practice doing it fast. You just need to practice the motion, and you will get faster and faster with time.
Yeah, one question about that.
Yeah.
When you lift your thumb after pressing X, do you lift it with your thumb or with your wrist? Do you like when you do the motion? Do you actually lift your thumb, move your thumb up and down when you're lifting, or do you just like do it with your wrist, kind of?
I do it with my wrist.
Okay.
Because I do use my thumb somewhat. I would say like 90% wrist and 10% thumb when I mash. But like I don't press down with the thumb. I press down with the entire hand, and then I just stop pressing down, which forces me to go up, and then just go back, and like.
So sick. The movement is so sick. I need to really learn.
Because again, this is 1/10 speed, and like this is for.
It's still very fast.
Yeah, it's 30 frames per second, and I still go from X to B in 1 frame, more or less.
Yeah, it's insanely fast, actually. Yeah, I really need to learn that.
Yeah, but I think that's all we have time for today. I hope this was helpful.
Yeah, this was very good. I need to schedule another session. Maybe I'll put some hours in the train, and but actually looking at the matches was also very helpful. I have some struggle versus foxes, so I could maybe
we
send
can
you
look at that, for sure.
Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Perfect. See ya.
This was a pleasure. Have a nice day.
You too.